And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour live on YouTube. Regular season action today coming to you from Hiester Lanes in Reading, Pennsylvania. We are down to the final 5. It'll be regular step ladder today. Just about ready for Matt to let us know who is in our step ladder. I see some new faces out there today, so sit back, relax, eat some Halloween candy, save some for the fat guy, of course, and watch some good old junior bowling live with the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour. Thank you for joining us. Are you ready?
Okay, good afternoon, bowling fans, and welcome to Hiester Lanes for today's PJBT finals. Today, a regular season singles event. We have 4-game step ladder matches out of 5 bowlers to determine our champions. Starting with, we will introduce the scratch division, our top 5 finalists. Our 5th seed from Sinking Spring, Pennsylvania, Sydney Binkley.
In the scratch division, your 5th seed, Sydney Binkley.
Taking on our number 4 seed from Reading, PA, Aiden Davis.
Your 4th seed, Aiden Davis. He shot 300 earlier today.
Winner of match number 1 will advance to game number 2 to take on our number 3 seed from Douglasville, PA, Alex Horton.
Alex Horton, your number 3 seed.
Winner of match number 2 will advance to the semifinal to take on our number 2 seed from Fleetwood, PA, Riley Selmer.
Riley Selmer, your number 2 seed. So we got a lot of local flair
and
here.
winner of that 3rd and semifinal match will advance to take on our tournament leader at plus 341 for 8 games from Voorhees, New Jersey, Tom Burns Jr.
Tommy Burns Jr., your top seed.
For our 5 scratch finalists.
He's the only one from out of the area.
Okay, now it is time to introduce our 5 handicap finalists. Our number 5 seed from Ephrata, PA, Jacob Buckwalter.
Jacob Buckwalter, your number 5 seed in handicap.
In the first match, he'll be taking on our number 4 seed from York, PA, Riley Smith.
Riley Smith, your number 4 seed.
Winner of match number 1 will advance to game number 2 to take on our number 3 seed from Malvern, PA, Giorgio Cepoloni.
Giorgio, I believe it's Cepoloni, your number 3 seed.
Winner of game number 2 will advance to the semifinal match to take on our number 2 seed from Telford, PA, Brendan Hunsinger.
Brendan Hunsinger, your number 2 seed.
And the winner of our semifinal match will take on our tournament leader at plus 268 for 8 games from Mount Penn, PA, Dakota Pollock.
Dakota, I believe it's Pollock, your top seed today in handicap.
Handicap finalists for today's PJBT.
All right, so those are our top seeds. Let's see how they got there. In scratch, your number 1 seed is Tommy Burns. He was second after qualifying at plus 157. Then he shot 234, 224, 236. He won all of his 3 matches to get to plus 341. Riley Selmer is second. He qualified 4th at plus 149. Shot 248, 217, 211. Winning all 3 of his matches to get to plus 315. Qualifying 3rd, Alex Horton. He was first at plus 206. Then he shot games at 246, 198, 199. He won only 1 to get to 309. I was watching him a little bit in his second match on lanes 19 and 20. That pair was really, really odd. It almost looked like there was no oil on the heads and all the oil transported down to the back end of the lane. It was goofy to say the least. Qualifying 4th, Aiden Davis. He was 6th after the first round of qualifying at plus 141. Then he shot games at 216, 236, 252. He went 2-1. to get to plus 305. And rounding out the top 5 was Sydney Binkley. She was 7th after qualifying at 123. Then she shot games at 204, 234, and a 279, which she only won one, the last one, but was good enough to get to plus 270 and make it. Those are our scratch bowlers. Are you taking off? Is that why you're out? Watch the show Tuesday. Yeah, you'll be asleep.
Tuesday night, what time?
I'm starting at 5.
Might be awake yet. That's true, election day.
Yes.
I'll probably have my mind on that. So.
Yes.
All right, I'll talk to you.
I'm doing a preview show tomorrow too.
Okay.
You can watch the All right, in the handicap division, your leader Dakota Pollock. He was first after qualifying at plus 107. Shot games with handicap of 296, 229, 206 to get to plus 268. Brendan Hunsinger qualified second. He was 6th after the first round. Then shot games with his handicap at 225, 200, 219 to get to plus 187. Giorgio Cipollone, hope I said that right. He qualified 3rd. At plus 68. And he shot games of 218, 213, 216 to get to plus 175. Riley Smith is your 4 seed. He was 8th after the first round of qualifying at plus 38. Shot games with his handicap at 227, 220, 199 to get to plus 174. And rounding out the top 5 is Jacob Buckwalter. He was 4th after the first round of qualifying at plus 55. Then he shot games of 198, 193, 255 with his handicap to get to plus 161. That is our finalists for today. So as always, our message board is live and operational. Should you wish to chime in, let me know where you're watching us from today. Like I said, hopefully you're saving me some Halloween candy. So as I said, we got a lot of local flavor today on the scratch side. Our 2 through 5 seeds all come, I would say they live no further than 10, 12 miles from this bowling center, if not closer. So while they're finishing up, warming up, I do want to remind everybody that next week is our first under 21 doubles tournament of the season at Suburban Bowlerama in York. Reminder, if you want to get the discount, the discounted entry fee, you must put down at minimum a $20 deposit by 11:59 this evening on our website at www.pjbtbowlingseries.com. $20 gets you the discount for next week. Also, let me say that due to COVID, we only have room for 45 teams next week. 45 teams. So I could all but guarantee you that tournament is going to sell out next week. So definitely reserve your spot early. It will sell out. We don't want any of you to get shut out if you're interested in bowling. So get your reservations in as soon as possible. In fact, I know we already have a bunch of reservations for next week. So we could be probably a third of the way full, full, if not more. So get your registrations in early. Also, once again, message board is live and operational should you wish to chime in. Trying to fix the scoreboards in such a way that we're hiding the TV. There's a TV right in the middle here, and I'm trying to hide it so so we don't get to watch the Ravens-Steelers game that's on the TV, because eventually we'll get knocked off. This is regular step ladder today. 5 versus 4, winner bowls 3, winner bowls 2, winner bowls 1. Take it away, Matt.
Okay, bowling fans, it's time to begin our game 1 of our 4-game step ladder finals. In the scratch first match, we have number 4 seed Aiden Davis taking on number 5 seed Sydney Binkley. Aiden has elected to start the match on lane 23. On the handicap side, we have number 4 seed Riley Smith taking on number 5 seed Jacob Buckwalter. Riley has elected to start the match on lane 25, and he gets the difference in handicap, which is 14 pins. Bowling fans, let's give a nice hand for our game 1 finalist.
All right, off we go. It looks like Aiden will be starting and Riley Smith will be starting. Riley is getting 14 pins of handicap. And Riley will be starting us off. Handicap is bowling today on 25 and 26, while scratch is on 23 and 24. Riley goes jersey and leaves the 9 pin to start us off. Let's see what Aiden is going to do. He goes 10 back. So we are off and running. Are you going to be joining us today, Matthew?
I might.
Okay. If not, I know someone that wants to help.
That's fine. You can get them for a little bit till I get organized.
Well, I'm sure they'd rather come in when their brother is on his bowling a little later.
Fine. Let me grab a couple things.
Okay, Riley made his spare. Jacob gets 9. It looks like the 6 pin. Sydney Binkley left a 7 pin, which she makes. Jacob makes his spare. I was watching a little bit of Jacob bowling in the last game of match play as I was getting ready to set up for the live stream, and he's very solid. Sydney leaves a 10 pin, very unlucky. Jacob's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the not too distant future when he gets up to the scratch division. Gets a strike there. Sydney makes her 10 pin. Riley Smith misses the head pin. Leaves the 1-2. Should be an easy spare. Thank you, son, for turning the stream on. Aiden looked like he definitely missed a little right, sent it way out there, but typical Berks County, that ball comes trucking back. Leaves just the 6-pin. Which he makes. By the way, the pattern today was Wall Street. Wall Street was your pattern. Riley Smith made his spare. He goes Jersey in the third with a strike. So all bowlers are still clean. No opens yet on the board. Jacob comes in high, leaves a 6-10. Aiden with a strike. That was a much better shot. Jacob makes his spare. Oh, 7-pin for Sydney. 3 great shots so far for Sydney with no luck on any of them. 2 7-pins and a 10-pin. Jacob now up in the fourth. He comes in high again, leaves the 3-6-10. Looks like he's getting to the line just a bit faster than he was when I was watching him last game. The last couple shots. Sydney, I don't think was quite sure she made that 7-pin. All right, Jacob's the first one to open today. Misses on that 3-6-10. Another 7-pin for Sydney. So she's gonna need to change her angle coming into the pocket here. Or else she's gonna shoot the best 190 game I've ever seen. Riley leaves what looks to be the 7-pin as well. Sydney misses her 7-pin. If you know how to change it, you can change it.
I'll ask.
Riley goes Jersey again. This time he doesn't strike, he leaves a 6-pin. So here's a chance for Aiden Davis to open up a decent lead early in the match. And he doubles and does just that. Riley makes the spare. Two 7 baby split for Aiden. Jacob, again, definitely looks like he's rushing the line a little bit. He leaves. The 1-2-5-8-9, the everyday look. Thanks. Jacob does not make his spare. Now he's talking to himself a little bit. Aiden does not convert the baby split. So let's see if Sydney could take advantage of it with a double. She'll actually tie the match. Let's see if she changes up her angle here a little bit. Now it looks like Jacob's starting to press a little bit. He leaves a baby split 310. That's a strike for Sydney. And there's a double for Sydney. She ties the match up. Riley with his first open of the game, but he's got a 35-pin lead. Aiden Davis comes off his first open with a strike. He could take a 10-pin lead here with a strike in the 7th. Riley comes in high, leaves a 6-pin. He's been pretty much high on that lane all game, but he's not leaving himself any splits. Aiden does not get the messenger. So with a spare, that match remains tied. Riley made his spare. Jacob crosses over, leaves the 6-pin. Aiden makes his 10-pin. And Jacob misses his 6-pin, so he's quickly running out of frames here. Kind of self-destructing a little bit. Let's see if Sydney could actually take the lead in the match with a strike here. And she gets the 7 out. Takes the lead by 10. Jacob comes in light. Leaves the 5-pin. See if he can convert. His match isn't over yet, but he's running out of frames. He picks up the spare. That's Sydney's best shot of the match so far. Now she goes up 20. Riley crosses over again, goes Jersey. Aiden with a strike in the 8th. So this is a big shot for him. See if he could double going in. Foundation frame 9th. We're going to need to get a reset on lane 24 there. That's a good shot for Aiden. That's a double. A very important shot for him. Looks like that lane is a tad bit tighter for him down lane. Joining me in the booth now, Tournament Director Matt.
Hello there.
How you doing, Matt?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Busy day today, another good event. 58 entries today for our Wall Street pattern. On the 1st of November.
It's 5 in a row for Sydney.
Looks like Sydney has the lead going into the 10th frame.
She's up by 20. So with a strike here, that will end it if she doesn't strike. 26, 96, 126, 56. If she doesn't strike, Aiden could, I believe, sneak in and win the match. But she strikes. On the handicap side, Riley Smith is going to be moving on. Good game going. He only has one open. So with the strike here, Sydney will wind up with 246 with the back 8 strikes. With a little luck, she could be shooting for a 300 right here.
And she finishes it off.
You can't fault Aiden at all. He threw a really good game.
And we want to point out Aiden had a perfect game 300 during game 1 of qualifying today. Him and our other honor score today was Darren Zombro III with an 11 in a row, 297 during qualifying. Final score over there on the handicap side, we have 187 for Riley Smith and 139 for Jacob Buckwalter.
All right, 246 to 223 victory for Sydney Binkley. She will be moving on to face Alex Horton. I didn't get your hello yet online.
Nope, you won't get it today.
Talk to the world. Hello there. All right. Let's give out Game 1 awards.
All right, you hand out some awards. I'll talk.
division, getting a $40 scholarship. Certificate and award goes to Aiden Davis.
Aiden Davis.
And our fifth place finisher in the handicap division, getting a $40 scholarship. Certificate and award goes to Jacob Buckwalter.
Jacob Buckwalter, 5th in handicap division.
Okay, on to our second game.
All right. As we set up for the second match, I will be right back. Chase, if you're still having buffering issues, it might be on your end. I'm not showing that it's buffering at all on my end. All right, let's talk about upcoming events here on the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour. As we spoke about earlier, next week is our first under 21 doubles tournament of the season at Suburban Bowlerama. Sunday, November 8th, 10:30 start time. Once again, if you want to get the discount, make sure you put down a $20 deposit to hold your spot by 11:59 tonight at www.pjbtbowlingseries.com. Once again, we only have room for 45 teams next week, and I could guarantee you that we are going to fill up next week. We're probably already about a third of the way there already, so get your entries in and we'll see you next Sunday. The following Sunday is another doubles tournament, but this time it's adult junior. It's our major number 4. Major number 4. This is in Limerick. That tournament has a max 72 teams, so we could take a little more at Limerick. It's a bigger bowling center. Same thing, if you want to get the discount, you have to have a deposit in by next Sunday at 11:59. The following Sunday, the 22nd, regular season event at J Lanes in Douglasville, 10:30 start time. We will be off Sunday, November the 29th. Then we pick it back up Sunday, December 6th, adult junior number 3 at Clearview. That is, I believe, only a 32-lane bowling center. So we may only be able to take maybe 48 teams for that. Possibility, depending upon how the rules go in the state over the next month. So keep your eyes on our Facebook page. If you don't belong to our Facebook page, it's PJBT Bowling Series. Our PJBT Youth Information page is our Facebook page. There you could get all the upcoming action. And that is where we post all of our information. If this is the first time that you're watching the stream, where the heck have you been? But thank you for watching. If you like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe bell at the upper right-hand portion of your screen. And if you have your notifications turned on, you will be notified each and every time we go live on the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour. Taking Matthew's seat at the moment is his better half, Nicole.
Hello, all.
Let's see if we can get her to say a few words.
Maybe a few.
Thank you for the cookies, by the way.
No
They're very good.
problem.
Actually, as good as the Rigotta cookies are, I kind of liked your pumpkin cookies
See?
better.
I can pull some magic out of the
You
oven
can.
a little bit.
You can. You can make me cookies whenever you want.
No problem. And Josh did give me an opportunity to have another one because he took the rest home with him.
I'd like to say something right now, but we're on the live stream.
He said he needed a snack at work tonight.
That's okay. So your children in the game room, or are they bowling?
They are back in the check-in room.
They are back in the check-in room.
Yes, Colton is still continuing to put his Lego set together.
Ah. All right, looks like we are just about ready to start match number 2. Matt is asking them who the higher seed, if they want to start first and finish last, or start last and finish first. Take it away, Matt.
Okay, we'll advance time to begin game number 2 of our finals on the scratch side. We have number 3 seed Alex Horton taking on number 5 seed Sydney Whitley. Alex has elected to have Sydney start the match on lane 23. On the handicap side, we have number 3 seed Giorgio Cipollone taking on number 4 seed Riley Smith. Giorgio has elected to start the match on lane 25, and the difference in handicap is 21 going to Giorgio. Okay, bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our game 2 finalists.
All right, off we go for match number 2. It looks like Sydney is going to be starting us off in scratch, and Giorgio is going to be starting us off in handicap. Giorgio is getting 21 pins in this match. Once again, our message board is live in operation should you wish to chime in. Sydney picking up where she left off, and Giorgio starts out with a strike. It's our first look at Alex Horton. Riley throws his first shot. He goes high and trips the 3. Alex comes in high himself. He leaves a split, 4-6-7. So Nicole, I hear you're bowling in a league this year.
I am. This is actually my second year.
Is it?
Yes, and I'm still averaging a big 111.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, it's okay. I told Matt the day that I beat him, I'll never throw a ball again. I don't know how much longer that's going to take to get there, but it's slow and steady wins the race.
It'll happen.
I don't know. I'm not holding my breath.
Riley crossed over again for a double. Giorgio with a split in the second. Alex did not make his spare on the split conversion attempt. That's a better shot for Horton. Giorgio with an open in the second.
He looked more, Alex was more lined up on the left lane than the right lane in practice. Makes sense, he wants to finish on the left lane.
That's actually 10 in a row now for Sydney. She had the back 8 in the first game. Has the front 2 now. Giorgio does not get the 10 out on his spare attempt, so back-to-back opens for him. And I gave Sydney the kiss of death as usual. Riley leaves the 1-2-5-9. Sydney does not make her 7-pin. Riley Smith makes his spare. That's a double for Alex. Riley's got that Jersey side working pretty good.
He seems to have the philosophy right now. Hit the one in the front and see what happens.
That's right.
And it's working. Pretty good shot.
Giorgio trying the same thing, but he can't get the 10-pin out. Alex Horton could take the lead here with a strike. That one was definitely inside. Leaves a 10-pin. Actually, as long as he converts it, he would be up by a pin.
Yeah, it just looked like that when he got inside a target.
Another 10-pin for Giorgio.
Pretty good shot. Giorgio
Yes.
looks lined up. Just needs to carry the corner pin.
Alex makes his 10-pin. Back-to-back 10-pin misses for Giorgio. Let's see if Sydney can back off of her open in the third. And she gets the 10 out. And then she slaps it out.
She's really come on late here in the day, shooting 279 in the last game of match play to push herself into 5th position. And anything can happen once you're in the step ladder.
That's right. Double there for Sydney. She takes the lead in the match by 9. Good shot there by Alex, striking the 5th. And Riley keeps on hitting that head pin and keeps on leaving spares that he can make.
Yeah, and he's got a pretty good lead in this second match. out there for Alex on the left lane.
And that gives him a 1-pin lead. So as he and Sydney go back and forth.
Looked like she threw that one right through the brake pad.
Yep.
Yours might not be as much. Yours might not. It's a string.
Fairwood could potentially keep her in the lead.
Gotta be hungry. Gotta want it.
Right now, a 30-pin lead for Riley Smith through 6 frames on the handicap side. Crossed over, leaving the 9-pin.
Yeah, so far both of Riley's competitors, they seem to lose focus a little bit after throwing just a couple opens. They seem to struggle marking after that. Giorgio breaks his open string there. He's still in the match. It's not over yet.
Sydney leaves a 2-7. That ball was inside target right from the start, and she knew it. Ball went through the face. So need to fit the ball in between and pick up the spare.
And she converts.
Good pick up there. 5-pin spare for Riley Smith. Riley just needs to fill frames at this point. Keep the lead in front of him.
There's his first split.
Yeah, that ball went through the face. It looked like it was going to take out the 7, but didn't. Leave it the split. Alex goes wide, leaving the 4-8. So with the spare here, he will lead the match by 4 pins. 4-pin lead for Alex Horton. Through 7 frames if he can convert the spare here.
It seems like for him there's a skid spot down at his break point
On the right lane.
on the right lane, and he's trying to work around it, which he did do in the 3rd and the 5th, but in the 1st and the 7th he didn't.
Giorgio comes up a little bit high, leaves another 10-pin. Seems to be his demise in this game, leaving 10-pin. Spare for Horton. 4-pin lead through 7 frames.
Giorgio made his 10-pin. He's now up in the 9th. And
That time he got the 10-pin out.
yes,
Went through the, a little bit through the face, but he got it to carry. And Alex Horton strikes. Probably not his best strike of the game, but he certainly got the ball to hit light and mix.
so Giorgio is not out of this yet.
Riley goes through the face.
Yes, he's going to need to make the spare and double to shut Giorgio out.
6-10 for Riley Smith. Sydney goes a little light, 3-9. Okay, so let's see. As we head into the 10th frame on the handicap side, Giorgio can max out 162 with his handicap 183. Max score 191 for Riley Smith. So Riley can shut him out with a double.
I believe that's what I said.
Well, Jason, we're on live stream, so let's have a ride.
And there's a strike. Riley gets the first one. So one more strike and he can pretty much shut his opponent out. Sydney with a big open frame there. So it opens the door now.
Yes.
Really needs to strike out to put some pressure on Alex now. Oh, we need a full rack on 25. Pretty good shot there.
So that match isn't over yet. Alex is going to need to double somewhere to shut Sydney out. If he goes spare strike spare, that's only 206.
Correct.
Great shot there.
Very good shot. Probably the best shot on that lane that he had. Riley leaves 7-10.
Yes.
So that'll give him 181. So he will not be able to shut out his opponent, but Giorgio will pretty much need a double in the 10th to win the match. Riley shoots 181.
Giorgio does not strike, so Riley Smith will be moving on. Alex Horton does strike, so he will be moving on. Alex will be in the 220s. Giorgio shoots 162 with his handicap.
181 to 162 victory for Riley Smith.
So those two missed spares are going to cost Sydney. She kept the game clean, she would be moving on. All right, Alex Horton with a 225-208 victory. All right, that wraps up match number 2. We'll give out the awards and then we'll get ready for our semifinals. We're going to have another person come in and help us with commentary in the next match. Hello, Ben.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes game number 2 of our finals, finishing at 4th in the scratch division, getting a $60 scholarship. Certificate and award goes to Sydney Binkley.
Sydney Binkley, 4th place today in the scratch division.
And our 4th place finisher in the handicap division, getting a $60 scholarship. Certificate and award goes to Giorgio Cipollone.
Giorgio Cipollone, 4th place finisher in the handicap division.
Okay, on to our semifinal matches.
I don't want to take her spot.
We'll get another chair. So, as we get ready for our semifinals, I want to talk about something here that I don't usually talk about on the PJBT, so you guys are going to have to bear with me for a second. I'm going to plug myself. So, besides the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour YouTube page, I, your humble commentator, PA Fats, I have my own YouTube page as well. It's called Fats TV, PHATTS TV, where my non-genetically proven son and I, we have our own podcast, video podcast, you could say. We usually do shows Tuesday and Thursday each week, usually around 7 o'clock in the evening, where we try to talk about different things in a funny kind of way, but sometimes we'll get serious. I know this isn't up a lot of people's alley, to say a bowling term right now, but right now we're talking about a lot of politics, of course, with the election right around the corner, but we also like to throw in some sports. So, I'd love to have everybody check out my channel sometime. We're actually going to be doing a special show tomorrow night on the election preview. And then come Tuesday, I'm going to go live streaming at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I will be live streaming throughout the night with election results, focusing mostly upon states that are up for grabs. You know, not the safe states. Like Hawaii is a pretty safe state for a particular candidate, and Montana is a pretty safe state for a particular candidate. We won't be focusing on those states. We'll certainly be focusing on states that are too close to call, let's put it that way. So hopefully I could get some of you to, join us. On our Thursday shows, we usually talk about a little sports. We do something called the Fats Fantastic Five, which starts out with a PH in every word. It's not an F. PHATTS, PHANPHIVE. You get it. So I know the person sitting to my left right now doesn't give a hootenanny about what I'm talking about.
That's not true, Jason. How is that working with Danny, your, non-genetically proven son? How is that working with him in school up at State College?
The cool part is, with this program that we use here for PJBT, you could bring in people via Skype or Zoom, and you could show them both on the screen at the same time. See, if you watched the show,
I would know. You're right. I would know.
So what we do is we don't quite split the screen in half, 50-50. Like Daniel will be up in the upper left, and I'll be down in the bottom right.
You're bigger, right?
No, pretty much the same size. But every now and then, I summon my inner FDR, and we do fireside chats. And I have a whole backdrop of a fireplace in a chair, and I stick my face in the chair, and I do a little fireside chat. And tomorrow I will be doing a fireside chat, I can promise you that. Those are really interesting to watch. And it's kind of funny when you see just my head pop up in the chair. I look like a headless...
Your face is always funny, Jason.
Well, thank you. I appreciate.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you telling me my face is funny. So joining me. So hopefully, once again, you guys could join us. Like I said, I don't like to plug my my YouTube channel here a lot because I like to keep it separate from bowling. But again, it's Fatts TV, P-H-A-T-T-S TV. By the way, for those of you that are into bowling apparel, you could find my logo and you could get it for free on any EFX apparel. You just have to ask Brian Krantz. When you order it, just ask for the Fatts logo and you will get it for free. Now, joining me on the live stream, only because her brother is bowling in this match on the handicap side, this is Liz. How you doing, Liz?
I am very good, thank you.
I like your
Jason.
black mask there.
It needs to be light, light and free so I can bowl.
All right, let's turn it down to Matt.
Okay, bowling fans, time to begin our semifinal matches. On the scratch side, we have number 2 seed Riley Selmer taking on number 3 seed Alex Horton. Riley has selected to have Alex start the match on lane 23. On the handicap side, we have number 2 seed Brendan Hunsinger taking on number 4 seed Riley Smith. Brendan has elected to start the match on lane 25, and this time Riley's getting a handicap difference of 16. Okay, bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our semifinals.
All right, off we go for the semifinals. Am I just assuming Matt never says your last name right?
We have been bowling these tournaments for probably 10 years now. I don't know if you said it right once. That's okay. It's Hunsicker.
Yes, yes. And then so I don't say it because I'm pretty sure he doesn't say it, so then I'm afraid to say it until I see it written.
Hunsicker. Hunsinger is a common last name around here. I used to bowl with someone with the last name Hunsinger.
So Alex Horton starting us off. Go ahead. You can tell the world what that shot was.
Not a great shot for Brendan. A little high.
Yes. He is giving Riley 16 pins in this match. So you were watching Brendan in his 3 games of match play. I saw his scores. He scored good. How was he throwing the ball? Like did his scores represent how he was throwing?
Brendan's been struggling lately. I'm not gonna lie. He does not have a good rotation on his ball right now, and he knows it. But I was very impressed watching him in match play. He made all of his spares. He doubled when he needed to. Like, his rotation isn't great, but he's scoring because he can make those spares, and I think that's a good message to everyone, you know?
That's right.
Even if you're, like, in a slump, just stay steady, make those spares, and you never know what could happen.
Yep.
He was able to win all of his matches, like, I think every match was within 10 pins today.
As they say, strikes for show, spares for dough. So we got 2 Rileys bowling right now. We got Riley Selmer on the scratch side, and of course Riley Smith on the handicap side.
I bowled today with Riley Selmer in scratch. He was on my lane. He was killing it all day.
That's a double for Riley Smith. So what are you doing now that you've graduated?
I know, I'm old. I am teaching 1st grade right now in Reading. So we're teaching completely virtually, so it's an experience. But still bowling in my free time.
Riley Selmer with a strike. Brendan leaves a washout, the 1, 2, 10. If you have to get up at any point to go coach him, by all means, just say I'll be back. And
my dad's here to coach him. I think he just overcompensated. Went high the first shot, didn't hit that pin that shot.
Alex Horton now up in the 2nd. He comes in high. Hey, Brendan gets 2. Well, it's good to see that you're using your Penn State major.
I am using my Penn State major, yep.
Do you miss bowling with your team?
I miss it a lot. College bowling is amazing. It's so much fun. I know this year they're not, I think they canceled all the tournaments for the fall this year.
Yes, they did.
So I graduated just in time.
Good shot there from Brendan. Got the nerves out of the way there.
Yeah. It's been a while since he's been in a step ladder.
And Riley just keeps on going Jersey. Alex Horton with the strike. He's clean through 3. Riley makes his spare. So did you stay in the Berks County area or did you go back up towards the Allentown area?
No, I'm teaching in Reading, so I'm living in Exeter right now.
Living in Exeter.
This is my last season of these tournaments. I'm gonna miss it.
Riley Selmer with the double to take an early 10-pin lead. Riley Smith just keeps going Jersey.
My college coach has always said, just hit the head pin. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Is there any chance someday that we might see Coach Liz?
Coach Liz, probably not. Liz is a very unique way of bowling. Liz doesn't really look at arrows or boards, so I don't know how well she would do as a coach. I actually still have a year of eligibility for college bowling because I didn't bowl my freshman year, so I'm gonna probably go back to get my master's and bowl somewhere.
Got ya. Riley's dad is not Jack Selmer. That's Riley's cousin.
Oh, you can see, we have comments.
Yes. Riley's dad is Chris. Brendan made a spare in the 4th, and he leaves a 2-5 in the 5th. Somebody chimed in.
Oh, you're what do you call him?
Non-genetically proven.
Non-genetically proven son. Hi, Daniel.
Your over looked good. I didn't take the over in the Raiders game, son. I took the over in the Tennessee-Cincinnati game. So, nah. And Liz says hi if you weren't listening. Riley Selmer with 3 in a row. Alex Horton keeping on his Dutch 200 pace.
That's so frustrating.
So, on the scratch side right now, we have 2 seniors bowling, who I'm assuming are going to want to bowl in college next year. If they were to come and ask you right now for any tips for college bowling, what would you tell them? Besides have fun and enjoy it, because it is a fun experience.
It's so fun. Like tips for their game, or honestly, just like, don't go into the tournaments expecting to win, kind of like you do here. Like, go in and just bowl the best you can and have fun with your team. Don't, like, and like, really it's a team sport, which I know a lot of bowlers here are used to bowling for themselves, and you do want to bowl good, but it's a really it's a team sport, and you really just want to have fun with your team. It's great if you like your teammates, because that's what really makes it fun.
That is true.
That's my advice. Yeah, I'm actually interested in seeing where they end up. 2 really talented bowlers.
Brennan leaves a 2-pin.
Riley's looking for 5 in a row.
Now, Riley could have a really good game for college. College, the thing about college is because of the oil patterns that they lay down, I found you really need to know how to get the ball into a roll early. It's all about kind of staying up the back of the ball and rolling it more than throwing it.
Yeah, the patterns in college are much more difficult than you see, like, anywhere. you get to college and you realize you can't average 220. I mean, I'm like a 215-ish average bowler, and I think I averaged 180 in college. Maybe. Ooh.
By the way, have you checked out our new opening for the show? You're in it.
What show opening?
Oh, see,
For what show?
This show here. You can't see it, but right, this block is an opening thing that we do for our show.
Oh.
I will play it after this
let me
match,
see
and you
it.
can see it. You're not going to like the way you look, I can tell you that.
Oh no.
The non-genetically proven son made it.
Oh no.
So this has been Alex Horton's trouble lane in both matches. And he hasn't struck yet this match on it. On the handicap side, Riley Smith just keeps on keeping on. Now Alex misses the 4-pin, so he's digging himself quite a hole here.
He's struggling, but he won't give up.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, you see crazy comebacks in bowling. It's a cool sport. It's never over until it's over.
Actually, I don't know if this is the greatest thing to say, but your brother kind of has your bowling style.
I don't know if that's a compliment to me. I don't know if it's a compliment to him.
If you watch, obviously you've watched your brother bowl many times.
Yes, I have.
But on his next shot on 25, watch the way he finishes through the shot, and it looks just like his big sister. Just like it.
Like I said, his release is not where it should be right now.
And you'll see what I mean right there. He's got that pop-up just like you do.
I've been working on staying down more. Today was not my day. Today I was all over the place. Riley trying to make it 6 in a row.
Seventh. All right, so unfortunately for Brendan, this match is...
Yeah, sometimes, the spares, sometimes you need to strike.
Yeah.
I forced him to do this tournament, so I think he's happy with the way it ended.
Yep, he'll be pocketing some scholarship money today. I, in turn, will not be.
I won't be either, Jason.
I guess you're the one that needs it more right now.
Well, technically right now I'm not in school, but I will be going back to school, and then I will need it, yes. Brendan's actually looking at, he's only a sophomore in high school, but he's looking at colleges.
I'm sure you're trying to influence that one as well.
I want him to bowl. It's a great way to make friends, and it's a lot of fun. He did actually say in the car ride up that he was looking at Penn State Berks.
Any idea what his major he's looking at? Again, it's early yet.
Yeah, I don't think he knows yet. He originally wanted to do something with animals. I don't know if that's...
That's good. Just don't push him into accounting. He
He did take an accounting class.
Oh, he doesn't want to be me.
Both of these games are pretty much over.
Yes. Actually, you are right, son. I did take Cleveland and the Raiders over. Why did I take Cleveland and the Raiders over and not take Cincinnati and Tennessee over? That makes no sense. Now that I think about it, you are correct. You spelled 5 wrong. You're just sore because of what happened in the under in the Penn State game last night.
I heard Penn State's struggling.
They are. I mean, they should have lost to Ohio State, but they should have never lost to Indiana. And they actually didn't lose to Indiana. They got
The controversial ending of that game.
So Riley shoots a 250, handicap Riley, 250 with his handicap.
Yeah, that's hard to beat.
Yes, it is.
I don't know if Brendan's ever bowled a 250.
He shoots 159. Definitely not as good as he bowled during match play.
Yeah, he bowled very well today. He won. He struck out in his last game to win his final match, and those 30 pins got him second place. He would have been seeded 5th if he didn't win that match. So every pin counts.
That's right. See, you can be a coach.
Yeah, I can give motivational speeches. I don't know how much I can help with the bowling. I mean, I know what to do, I just don't do it. So
hit the one in the middle.
My coaches were fed up with me. I think they were glad I was leaving.
Your coaches are great. Actually, I think they were more happy that the kid that left the semester before you left.
I'm not sure who you're talking about. I just bowled. Oh, Danny? Are you talking about Danny?
A semester
talking
before
about his
you.
kid. It's like, who in the world are you talking about? Oh, man.
And what a way to end your day with a solid 8.
Rough game for Alex.
All right, Riley Selmer with a 267-186 victory. Riley Smith with a 250-159 victory. Well, if you're going to stay here, you get to watch the opening again because they usually play it before the finals. If you're going to get up and leave, you could turn it on and you can watch it.
I'll stay. I have my own car. I want to see who wins.
Yeah, you're only going to Exeter.
Yeah. I noticed a lot of bowlers today were very local.
Yes.
A lot of them were from the area.
All right, down to Matt to hand out awards.
Okay, fans, that concludes our semifinal matches. Finishing in 3rd in the scratch division, getting an $80 scholarship. Giving it an award goes to Alex Horton.
Alex Horton, 3rd place.
And our 3rd place finisher in the handicap division, getting an $80 scholarship. Giving it an award goes to Brendan Hunsinger.
Brendan Hunsinger.
Okay, onward title action.
All right, so as we go get ready for the finals, we'll play our PJBT opening / before the finals commercial.
Okay, look for me.
So,
apparently I'm in it.
We'll be back in 1 minute and 51 seconds. So did you see yourself, Liz?
Yeah, it was a really great picture. Thanks, Danny. You couldn't even tell that was me. And my arm swing looks like it's going completely behind my back. I mean, it probably was, but I've improved since then. Kind of.
So once again, our message board is live and operational should you wish to chime in.
I'm sure my family's watching. I'll have to teach them how to use the chat.
It's not that hard.
Well, they're old. No offense if you're listening to me right now. I'll wait for an angry text. Yep, I got a text.
From?
My aunt. She said, hey. That comment was more geared towards my grandparents. Oh, now I got a text from an angry grandparent, so...
That'll teach you.
Whoops.
Well, at least we know they're watching.
I'll teach you to use the comments, Grandma.
Yeah, usually if you say something negative, you'll know if they're watching or not.
Yeah, right?
Or next time you show up when they knock you with their cane, that usually... So you're down in Exeter right now.
I am.
All right, let's take it away to Matt to introduce our finalists.
Okay, bowling fans, it is time for our title matches for today's PJBT. On the scratch side, we have top seed Tom Burns Jr. taking on number 2 seed Riley Selmer. Tom is elected to start the match on lane 23. On the handicap side, we have top seed Dakota Pollock taking on number 4 seed Riley Smith. Dakota has elected to have Riley start the match on lane 25, and the difference in handicap is 17 going to Dakota. All right, bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our title matches.
All right, off we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who's going to be taking home the titles today in the scratch and handicap division. Dakota will be getting 17 pins in this match. Riley is starting us off. And he goes through the nose, leads the 3-6-10. Tommy Burns looks like will be starting us off in the scratch match. I'm getting hungry.
That's not my fault.
That's okay.
If my non-genetically proven son were here right now, I'd be saying we're going to the Chinese buffet when we're done here. So I need to find someone else to go to the Chinese buffet with. Liz, it's your job to find me somebody that likes Chinese food.
It's not me. Sorry, Jason. What's your Chinese buffet? Where do you go?
The one over by the old Fairgrounds Square Mall.
Okay.
Tommy Burns started out with a strike. Riley Smith got his spare. Dakota looks like throws a backup.
A very interesting ball. Very unique.
Two-hander backup ball.
If I'm not mistaken, he is a house bowler here, or does he pull up Burks?
All I know is he has a Maze bowling shirt on, so that would be Burks or Leisure. Mr. Bortz, the pattern today was Wall Street. Dakota makes his spare. By the way, that Chinese buffet over there has a lot of non-Chinese food.
I was just recently at a Chinese buffet. I just don't get my money's worth. I don't eat $16 worth of food when I'm at a buffet.
Yeah, I could tell you don't. You're pretty much skin and bones there.
Both Riley and Dakota converted their spares.
Dakota leaves the 4-pin.
Ooh, Riley gets the 7-pin to fall.
Riley Smith misses the head pin to the right. He leaves the 1-2-9. Riley Selmer makes a spare. Tommy Burns up now, second frame. He's working on a strike.
The 10 falls late.
Riley Smith did not make his spare in the second. He leaves a 4-pin in the third. Riley makes his spare.
Tommy's looking for 3 in a row. And he gets it.
So when you begin each day as a teacher, do you require all your students to say, "Good morning, Miss Hunsicker"?
No. It's really tough with online school because it takes them about 20 seconds to find the microphone button to unmute themselves and say good morning. That would probably take about the entire 30-minute morning meeting. While I was waiting for Brendan to bowl, I was making all sorts of books for them. I think people looked at me like I was a crazy person.
I was wondering what you were doing over there when I came to ask if you wanted to be on the stream.
I was making packets for my kids. Because we're virtual till January, so I'm gonna drop them off at their houses.
Really? You're going to go around to all their houses and drop them off? Wow, what a teacher you are.
Yeah. So big double for Riley on the scratch side.
Well, I'll be looking for my packet.
You want a handwriting practice packet?
Oh, I could use practice with handwriting, yeah. So Dakota struck in the third and he opened in the fourth. Riley leaves a 6-pin. Tommy Burns looking for the front 4.
Tommy comes in high, but he trips out the 4-7-10.
That's something you don't see often. The messenger goes in front of the 6 and the 10.
Riley on the handicap side definitely throws it hard.
That he does.
He has some speed. I left the 7-10 earlier today, and Tommy said, "Oh, just make it." I said, "Yeah, with my 14-mile-per-hour ball speed." Definitely.
Did you make it?
I did not miss it. I told him I'm going to throw it as hard as I can. It did not hit 15 miles per hour.
Front 5 for Tommy. He's looking for, I believe, his 2nd title of the season. Dakota with a strike. Pin for Riley Selmer.
Yeah, you can tell he's disappointed. He wanted that one.
There's a double for Dakota.
Riley makes the 10 pin.
Five pin for Riley Smith. He was looking for a double. Seven pin for Riley Selmer. Riley Smith misses his 5 pin. So for Riley Selmer, I'm not sure if his line has changed a little bit, or he's not throwing it quite as well. It doesn't look like he's getting the ball into a roll as nice as he was the game before. It almost looks like the ball's going longer before it gets into a roll now. Dakota with his 3rd strike in a row. He takes a commanding lead in this match. Looks like Riley Smith is running out of gas.
Yep, completely different game. You never know.
But it's game 12 for him now today, and throwing the ball as hard as he does.
Yep.
All right, no 300 for Tommy Burns, so that means Aiden Davis will be the only 300 today.
There were a couple front 10s and 11s today,
Yes,
I believe.
Yep.
There's some high scores today.
Hello, YouTube, Jeremy. I'm surprised we didn't see your former teammate bowling here today.
Ryan.
Huh?
Which former teammate?
The one that comes to these.
Oh my gosh.
Ryan?
Yes.
Ryan was listening. I don't know if you're still there, Ryan. But he does not score well at Hiesters. He said he does not like Hiesters. Ryan and I are bowling the doubles next week together.
Oh, you're going all the way down to York, huh?
Yep. We'll see how that goes.
Really? He messaged you and couldn't put it in the chat?
Ryan? Yeah. Yep.
I tell you. You wait, Marsden. Riley Smith with a spare in the 8th. He's down by 60, so that match is basically over. Tommy Burns leaves a 7-pin. He made his spare in the frame before. So he's up by 31 at the moment. Hello, Tyndalls. Hope to see you next week when we're down in your backyard. Two straight doubles tournaments coming up. Under 21 next week at York Suburban, and then adult junior major at Limerick. I will be at both, as far as I know.
I'm pretty sure I will too. If my hand doesn't fall off by then. It's a lot of bowling.
Oh, looks to be attached in a pretty good way right now.
As of right now.
So the handicap match is officially over. Dakota Pollock will be your winner. Has a better shot by Riley.
Yeah. He had a little more oomph on it.
This match isn't over yet.
Nope.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
In match play, Tommy actually came back from a game that looked like over. It looked like it was over. His opponent had 5 in a row. He stuck with it and ended up winning.
Hey, see, I like 3 months ago, say. I know you need stuff. I want to do the Simon thing. Yeah, that's a good one. You know how much they would give him like, for that? That would be amazing.
Yeah, hopefully we'll still be bowling PJBTs come December 6th at Clearview.
Oh, the messenger!
Riley with the messenger.
And he gets
You know,
it.
with this spiking COVID cases again, you never know. So hopefully we'll still be bowling come December the 6th.
It was a big strike for Riley.
Now, it would have been nice when they put that in the message where they said, excited to see everybody, especially you, PA Fats. That would have been really nice. I mean, I know that's what they're thinking.
That's what everyone's thinking,
Yeah.
Jason. Ooh, looked like he threw it a little further out than he wanted, but he got it.
So this is a big strike here for Tommy Burns. If he were to spare and strike out, and if Riley Selmer strikes out, Tommy Burns would win by a pin, 248, 247.
It is a close. It's gets it.
Now, if Riley strikes out, Tommy will be forced to get the first strike in the 10th to shut him out. Riley strikes out and Tommy Burns goes 9 spare strike. We have a tie. The handicap side, Dakota Pollock with a 224-144 victory over Riley Smith. All right, Riley Selmer up in the 9th.
Good shot. Little
6
high.
pin. That's going to go a long way in ending this match. But let's see here. So if he makes this and strikes out, that's 226. Tommy Burns, if he goes 9 out, 207 and is 235.
It's too much math for me.
So, and you're a teacher.
Yeah, I teach first grade. 1 + 1.
You mean, wait a minute, you mean you don't teach first graders how to keep score in bowling?
No.
Oh, see, I went to Catholic school. We learned that in first grade. That's a joke. We didn't learn that in first grade.
I can't imagine.
We learned that in kindergarten.
It's not over. Not over.
No, technically it's not over. If Riley strikes out, Tommy's going to need about 5 pins on his first shot. Well, the Black Plague from Miami, Florida. I hope you're going to see somebody at 11:30 tonight when he's in Miami. Not Liz's favorite person, I'm sure.
No.
I did not see you in Reading yesterday when I was there. I would have saved a seat for you.
That's all right.
All right, this match is officially over.
Yeah.
Tommy, you could go. But you'll be watching my show Tuesday.
I have a busy day on Tuesday. We'll see. 'Cause I have to teach all day and then run home and vote. Well, I have to go home like an hour away.
You mean you didn't change your registration?
No, because I'm still permanently, at home. I'm not permanently where I am right now.
And you didn't mail in your vote?
No.
I like the fact that you're voting in person.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing for you. I'm starting the live stream at 5 and going all night long, so you got plenty of time to catch it. I'll even Skype you in if you want to come in.
Really?
Yes. All right, 255, 216 victory for Tommy Burns.
Great bowling today. All right, Jason, I am signing off.
You're leaving me.
I am. My mom is bugging me. She has to go to work.
Oh, you're going to get the table over at the Chinese place.
I would. I think I'll probably go out to dinner with my fam.
Oh, yeah, but you were saying negative things about them.
Oh, yeah, the family listening. I was just saying that they were old. That's not negative. All right, I will see you next week.
Well, thank you for joining me.
Of course, thank you for allowing me to.
It's always a pleasure to have Liz joining us here on the live stream.
I love doing this. It's so much fun. All right, congrats to all of our winners today. I will see you all next week.
PJBT here at Hiester Lanes in Reading, PA. Sponsored by Strike Zone Pro Shop. Our winner finisher in the scratch division, receiving a $100 scholarship. Certificate and award goes to Riley Selmer.
Riley Selmer, second place today in the handicap division.
Our winner finisher in the handicap division, getting a $100 scholarship. Certificate and award goes to Riley Smith.
Riley Smith. Runner-up in the handicap division today. Yes, you did miss the stream again. You gotta hit the subscribe button, the subscribe bell, so you know when we go live.
Getting his second title of the year, a $200 scholarship, and the first place acrylic plaque goes to Tom Burns Jr.
Tommy Burns Jr., your champion today on the scratch side.
And our handicap champion getting his first career PJBT title, a $200 scholarship, and the first place acrylic plaque goes to Dalton Pollock.
Dakota. Dakota. Dakota.
What did I say?
Oh,
Sorry, Dakota Pollock.
Dakota Pollock, your handicap champion.
Those are our winners. Then we'll send it back for a final interview. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to join us next Sunday. We will be at Suburban Bolorama for our first 21 and under couples event of the season. Make sure you join us next Sunday afternoon from York, PA. Thank you, everyone.
All right, I will set up the camera to get interviews. I will be right back. There you are. All right, we are here with our handicap division champion today, Dakota Pollock. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Or would you rather me call you Dalton? I don't know where he got that from.
Yeah.
So, first career title.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Was this your first tournament too? I was gonna say I don't remember taking your temperature before today. So, how does it feel to be a champion in your first event?
It feels awesome. I couldn't do it without my family, my friends, Aiden Davis, his dad for coaching me, telling me to make my spares, all that.
You have a pretty unique two-handed backup ball.
Yeah.
Very unique. How old are you?
16.
16? And you go to what school?
Antietam.
Antietam. Are you in the bowling team?
Soon.
At least you would hope to be if we have a bowling season for high school.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Now, do you bowl out of here or Berks? Or I see you have a Maze bowling shirt on, so I would assume Berks, but it could be here.
Well, I do both places sometimes.
Okay. All right. And you said Eric Aiden's dad is coaching you. That's cool. So what equipment were you throwing today?
I was throwing a motive, lethal addiction,
Okay.
and
Lethal paranoia.
lethal paranoia. That was it.
Okay.
And a spare ball. That's pretty much it.
Cool. So, since this is your first tournament, obviously you never bowled on a what's known as a recreational pattern before. Did you find it different than what you typically bowl on a house pattern, or wasn't that different for you?
It was kind of the same. Just had to get it out farther and all that. Sometimes stay tight.
Anybody you want to thank before we let you go?
Yeah, I want to thank my friends, my family, my coach, Aiden Davis, Eric Davis. I couldn't do it without them.
And me.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, taking home the $200 first place scholarship today, and now he is eligible to bowl in our end of the year championship weekend tournament down at Limerick. Dakota Dalton Pollock. Congratulations.
Way to go.
All right, so let's bring Tommy Burns in. We'll bring in TBJ. You're getting to be a regular now.
Hopefully. I like it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you qualified first. That helps.
Yeah,
that
it
helps. And everybody but you was local.
Yeah, I was the farthest way, I think.
Yes. How did you attack Wall Street today?
Left. In the first, I'm saying I was late to practice.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. That's right.
And I started on the wrong lane in practice. I came in with 5 minutes left, and I started on the wrong lane. But I had no shots to practice. But mostly, I just started deep at like 25, and I kept my angles really shut down all day. And it was just picking the right ball to actually go through the pins right. So that was pretty much all day. And then the 23 and 24 was a big match for me in match play.
That's cool. So did they change a lot from when you were on them in match play to when you got to the finals?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think they definitely opened up a little more.
That helps.
Yeah.
That helps.
I'm saying the pair was already so open, but it just started hooking even more now.
Okay. So, are you now going to be late for all your tournaments?
I've been trying to show up early, but it's just not working for me. For JBT, Chuck knows I'm always late, so
yeah.
At JBT's.
Yeah. Well, got to set your alarm just a little bit early.
Yeah.
10 minutes earlier. So
Yeah.
you're on time. So who do you want to thank? Besides that guy over there.
Yeah. Thank you, Pavlenko Pro Shops, gluing in a new grip. Thank you, Dad, for waking up.
There you go.
And then I guess thank you, Mom. Of course, friends, cheering me on. That's it. And of course, you guys again.
Of course. All right, ladies and gentlemen, taking home the scratch title today, adding money into his scholarship fund, his second title in about the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So like I said, you're becoming a regular here.
I'm fine with it,
Tommy Burns Jr., congratulations. All right, so we'll get Matt in here. All right, Matt, another tournament done. I like these
Number 7 in the book.
Yes, I like getting done at 10 after 5.
Yeah, well, some weeks are earlier than others. But next Sunday, we have our 21 and under doubles event at Suburban Bolorama in York. And the following week is our next adult junior major at Limerick Bowl. Both events will probably sell out. So please, please, please make sure you sign up online in advance. We can only take 45 doubles teams for next week, and we can only take 72 adult junior teams in 2 weeks. So make sure you sign up online in advance.
Give them the website.
PJBTBowlingSeries.com is the place to sign up in advance for our events. And make sure you also check out our Facebook page with updates on the entries, so that you know when it is, when entries are almost sold out.
Yes.
So, all right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you next Sunday from York.
For all of us here with the PJBT, thank you to your wife-to-be for making me some cookies today.
Cookie day was
Cookie day was really
There's
good.
leftovers for you,
and
too.
that Josh for taking all the pumpkin ones. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you 1 week from today, next Sunday, down at Suburban Bolorama.
See ya.